Hello there, my loves. So I am gonna do I'm doing a reading. It's a general read. Not gonna be too long. Actually, I was hearing that we want to find out some intentions. What's your person's intentions? The person you're thinking about, what are their real intentions towards you? And we're going to take a look and see also your intentions towards this person. So let's get started. All right, Holy Spirit, give me 4 cards for the person that's watching. And give me 4 cards for that person. And then we're going to do mutual energy and we're going to do the heart of the reading. Okay, Holy Spirit, give me 4 cards for the person that's watching, for my collectives, please. Clear messages. Holy Spirit, my angels, my guides, clear messages for whoever needs it. So these are your cards. I'm going to put them upside down. I'm going to do something different. All right. And then, oh, okay, that one wanted to come up. So I guess somebody is in their head. Maybe that's why I got a message that somebody wants to know the intentions of the other person. Okay, so somebody could be in their head. It could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or somebody dealing with those that are carrying that energy at this time. All right, the other person's energy, 4 card spirit. Oops, okay, this one wanted to come out like this, so which is 9 of Swords, and it's in the reverse. Okay, somebody wants to get out of this pain, or they have found a way to get out of this pain, maybe moving towards self-love. Okay, and what is the mutual energy in the middle? What's the mutual energy, spirit? Give me 4 cards. One. Like, subscribe. All right, and okay, so 2 of Coins. All right, what this is telling me is in the mutual energy, it looks like there could have been some juggling here, but it looks like both people are now single. Okay, so both people are now single. No one is juggling. There is no third party in this connection. If it was you, it looks like you got out of that situation, the additional situation you may have had. If this was your person, they may have had let go of that situation. So both parties, the ones that I'm picking up on, are both now single. So if you're wondering if your person is single or the person you're thinking about, both of you are single. All right, at least those are the people that I'm reading for. All right, let's take a look and see what's at the heart of this reading, spirit. What is the point of this reading? What is the point of this reading? All right. What would you like us to know? What is at the heart of this reading, the center of the read, spirit? Clear message, please, spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's a no contact situation. So there is no contact, there is no communication, there is no seeing each other, no traveling towards one another. So this is a stagnant situation. Okay. And we have the Chariot though, but the Chariot is the whole energy of the reading, and it's in the reverse, meaning there's no forward movement. There is nothing happening. There is absolutely no talking, zilch, nothing, right? Okay, so I don't understand what's the point. Okay, the point is, let's take a look and see what you're doing. You, the viewer, my subscribers. Okay. Hmm. You're calling for justice. You're calling for justice, and in doing so, you are turning down your passion, which is your last 4 energies. You're just I think you are going within to really see things for what they are, turning down passion and turning down feeling left out in the cold. However, you are still in your head a little bit. I think you are calling for justice for this situation, but while you're calling for justice, I think you're still in your head a little bit. So this is self-inflicted pain, overthinking things. Could be dealing, again, a lot of swords, at least on your side, on your end. 8 of Swords and the Justice, and some of you are trying to figure out how you can come out of this self-inflicted pain or disappointment, whatever this is. At least I don't think it's a heartbreak. I think it's something that you know can be fixed, but it's I think it's a lot of work according to how you're thinking about this, because you have managed to get yourself out of the cold. Absolutely, you're just disappointed, but I think you're over it, but you don't know how to get it started back up again, at least in a passionate way. Is this person going to be friendly towards me? Are they going to give me the justice? Is this going to happen? Is this not going to happen? And if it is, how am I going to do it? I think you're just giving yourself a hard time with this. You're giving yourself a hard time overthinking this, because let's take a look and see their side. Because this person, Nine of Swords in the reverse, this person has removed themselves out of the overthinking. Unlike you, maybe you're still in your head about this situation. Let's take a look and see what else they got here. Okay, so we do have the Nine of Spears. They're still guarded though. Nine of Spears, somebody also, if you know, if you're of a childbearing age, somebody here could be expecting a child with the Nine of Spears, which is Nine of Wands here. Pregnancy out of passion. That doesn't necessarily mean a physical pregnancy. It could also be giving birth to something, some new ideas, and really going for them gung-ho, like having strategies and having objectives and really going for it, and bearing their sand in their head, maybe working a lot, just trying to remove the thought of this situation of who, situation of a high priestess. Maybe both of you could be very spiritual, but they do see you as somebody who's very intuitive, somebody they're thinking about, somebody who is probably communicating with you telepathically, with the Three of Cups here and the High Priestess here. Somebody here is trying to, maybe send you some good, I heard good cheer. I've never said something like that, good cheer. um but at the same time, I think they have moments where they want to block you out, but there are also times it's like this person cannot forget you. Okay, this person cannot forget you. This person is a person that could have daydreamed, being with you, celebrating with you, hanging out with their friends or your friends, and having like this combination of like blended friends and blended family, and celebrating with you, because this person sees you in a high regard. Okay, and they also, I feel like this person is, as much as you may not know, this person may be very intuitive themselves, may be very spiritual, even though they may not have shown you that side of them. With the Nine of Spears, yeah, this is a person that could have been very guarded. Sounded like, they were very shallow and surface level, but this person knows, they know, this person knows the good life here on earth, and they also are very spiritual. So, they have the best of both worlds. All right, but this person has refused to stay in their head about this situation. So, what is the we already saw that you're both single, so let's see your mutual energies. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords here, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Coins. Okay, so a lot of swords on the table, of course. So I think I did talk about Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So a lot of defense energy, a lot of maybe coming out of pain, a lot of coming out of betrayal or heartache, uh, exchange of words, cold energy. Um, but your mutual energy, you're both standing in your power. Um, some of you could be, hmm, some of you feel like you are winning the battle. Okay, you feel like you're winning the battle here with the Seven of Swords, and then you also have the Eight of Coins. You are working on yourself and working on the things that matter to you, whether it's your job, your money, um, your health, your finances, your emotional well-being, everything about you. You are focusing on yourself. You see how this person is one in this picture. They're by themselves, and all they have around them is the physical world and the pentacles around them and surrounding them. And there is a bit of fire in that little fireplace, and there is that fire peak, the fire peaks in there. Like, this somebody is working diligently towards something here, towards something that is of value to them, focusing on themselves, focusing on their money, focusing on their focusing on maybe working out, eating right, doing right, feeling right, just doing things that benefit oneself. Going back to self love, okay? There is going back to self love here after a falling out, or after a battle, or after a certain situation that left a bit of disappointment here. But however, we are sitting on on that pain, in a positive way. We're looking at the lessons for what they are, and we're taking ownership of the swords that came uh with the battle, right? And creating a museum out of it, creating our own chair and sitting on it, and owning and being responsible for our part in this connection, and looking at like, okay, I know what I need to do now. I need to go and work on me. I cannot accomplish everything that I want if I always have to look to the other person. At least with this reading. However, whatever was happening here, if there was juggling, that has also ended, because somebody here wants something healthier. Maybe the communication didn't end very well either. And so it looks like both people have understood the mission. They've understood the assignment. The assignment is going back to self-love, going back to the drawing board, which is self, which is finding their own their own work within themselves, instead of having expectations of the other person, to give them the fulfillment that they desire. They went within and they're working on their own desires. Okay, give me 3 cards here, Spirit. Give me 3 cards here, Spirit. One. Oops. Okay. Oh, why? That's you or the other person. Take it however it resonates. The other person and the mutual energy. And then we have false person. Again, like the other reading I did for the general yesterday, for the general collective, false person doesn't necessarily mean that, there's a comic as such. There could have been a comic cycle. Something, this connection may have started on a basis where people did not bring their true authentic self. How that's why here in the mutual energy there is working on self. Two people may have not brought the most genuine of themselves to the connection. When you met, you did not bring your A game of who you truly are, as a people, and this caused, um, like a fallout, a false start. Yes, bring it that way. Because if you have a false person and a false person, what comes up? False start. So there was a false start here because you did not bring your true, authentic A game to this connection. Let's take a look and see. In your energy, you are thinking a lot. I mean, we did see that with the Eight of Swords. Thinking a lot. You're thinking, 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 thinking. All right, we're gonna see what we can do about this energy, but I mean, obviously the thing about it is to let things be. When I first started the reading, I said we want to look at intentions, right? So here it looks like you really don't have any intentions of doing anything. All you're doing is that's why I say this self inflicted. You are just going in cycles in your own head, but you're not really doing anything, even though you're calling for justice. So I don't know. I mean, we can see what else. What about your person? Oh, your person has marriage on their mind. Now, whether it's with you, whether it's with another person, but this person wants a higher form of love, higher form of commitment. Um, or there could have been marriage here, or this is somebody who has been married a few times, and this is a person that likes to be married as well. So, but I said intentions. That was my question. What's the intentions? You are thinking and thinking and thinking. You're not really doing anything. But this person, I said, they want to celebrate because they do see you in high regards. We already established that, and they as themselves, they see themselves as this connection as a higher love, put it that way. And yes, the intention is to marry you, or was to marry you, or is to get married, point blank, period. Okay, whether it's you or whether it's with another person. Okay, this is a person who likes to be married. Okay, mutual energy, community. So you could be, a key person in your community. You could, the other person could be a key person in their own community. You make a difference in the community, and I think together you have a mission, for the both of you, that needs to be carried out on a very higher levels in society. There is something that you're supposed to do in this lifetime to make a difference in your community, whether it's to help people, whether it's to do charity work, whether it's to feed the hungry. It doesn't matter. There is something, you have a higher purpose here, whether you've talked about this or not. But your spirit, your souls know that you are meant to do greater things, things not for the accolades or for people to cheer you on or whatever, not out of the egos type of things. I think you're very empathic people, who know that your higher love is meant for a certain purpose. It's not just about love alone and making money and building empires, but your love is going to benefit the community somehow, some way. You have a bigger mission here. um all right. Let's use the romance angels here. What else, spirit? I am gonna continue to do you, theirs, and mutual. So that's yours, the other person, and the middle. Oh, so it is a new love. Some of you, excuse me, some of you have already met this person. Some of you, it's a fairly new love. Some of you are going to meet this new love. Maybe this person hasn't come into your life, but I feel as though you met, but it's a fairly new love. Or if you have not met in the 3D, you will be meeting this person real soon. But we also have unrequited love here in um, surrounding some of this energy. So again, to me, the unrequited love, because there were false people, false personas that came into this connection, it was a false start. Maybe both people felt as though this other person is not giving enough, but maybe because what you give, what you get what you give, right? You get what you give. And if you're, especially if you're mirroring one another, your energies are mirroring one another. The one person, if the other person is feeling insecure, the other person starts to feel insecure. If you're feeling fearful, the other person starts to be fearful, but they don't even understand why this is happening. Is because maybe your soul, because you're connecting on a higher level. Because again, with the high priestess here, and we did establish that this connection could be very spiritual, because you both may be very spiritual people. So you are mirroring one another, and sometimes we meet people, and you see them exactly how we are, and then you start to criticize. Maybe this is something that happened to you guys. Somebody started criticizing the other person, but what they really were doing was they were seeing themselves, um what do you call this, um the other person, um the other person, they were seeing the other person. I'm forgetting the word. Like, okay, never mind. Forget about it. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, not projection, because projection is really associated with narcissism. We're not talking about that type of thing. We're talking about, like, how you accuse somebody of the same thing that you could be doing, right? So, for example, a cheater. There could have been juggling in this connection, but the person that is a juggler or a player would accuse the other person that they are playing games or they're cheating, right? So that could be the type of energy that has been in this connection, where somebody may say, oh, you're acting like this, but in actual fact they're acting this very same way, and all they're doing is calling the other person, but they're really calling themselves, because it's the other person in another body. Some people like to call them twin flames. Okay, all right, soul bones, whatever. Okay, so in your energy, love yourself first. That came in the reverse. So some of you, instead of sitting there, I think you're thinking of how you can work on yourself. I think you love yourself and you understand yourself, but I think you could have lost yourself, or you're losing yourself in your thoughts, losing yourself in the source, just thinking about this situation, and you're forgetting that you have to come first. You cannot give what you don't have. So some of you are being urged to go back to self and work on yourself. You are forgetting, with all these thoughts going on, I think you're so focused on the other person. You see how you have this person thinking about that person, or that person thinking about that person. in their mind. All they're doing, instead of focusing on themselves and really getting themselves out of this stuck situation, self imprisonment, self sabotaging energy, self, just looking and picking while you are like behind all these swords. Like, you gotta uproot one of those swords and walk out of your mental, because it's a lot of mental stuff going on with you that you're forgetting that you're more important in your person. Huh. I mean, I cannot make this up, baby. Your person, in their mind, they are steps ahead of you, even though it may not look like that in the physical. This person is steps ahead of you. You are still in your mind thinking, how is this going to come about? Your person knows that it's going to happen regardless, or at least for themselves, and I think it would be helpful for you to go that route. Whether it's with this person or with another person, all you got to do is believe for what it is that you want, because while you're staying in this self-inflicted scenario, the other person is already moving forward, maybe doing things that help themselves instead of being stuck. All right, let's have three cards. Let's have three more cards. That's you, your person. That was a move on in the reverse, which fell in the middle of the mutual. So in the mutual energy. So both of you have not moved on, clearly. All right, in the mutual energy spirit. All right, and then we have vacation. You will be traveling soon. It's so funny because vacation, this is when you travel with your bae, right? So this person has not stopped thinking about you like they are significant other. Yeah, you may have had a falling out. You don't know how you're going to come back from it. But I think this person has a plan. I don't know. Tell me later on if this is something that happens for you. But I don't have any motive to the reading, so I'm just reading what I was given because I like intention. Why I'm talking about intentions, but yeah, okay, all right. Let me have three cards, spirit. All right, and your person, and at the bottom there is seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So I think you guys had a great attraction towards one another, and you were probably dating, but there could have been some temptation that could have interfered with this connection. I think we did see the the juggling energy on both your mutual energies. So whether it was one person that was tempted, or it was both parties and there was some type of juggling, but right now in this moment it looks like that has stopped, or at least there is a break in that juggling energy. So what would you like to say to each other? We're gonna flip them cards, don't even worry about it. All right, what would you like to say to each other? This is a message for you from your person. This one, message from you to your person, that one. And what would you like to say to each other? What would you like to say to each other in the mutual? Okay, and I hope that one day you can forgive me. Okay, so this is talking about forgiveness. So let's take a look and see what your person would like to say to you. I wonder if you're happy without me. So again, you see, this energy right here, flip the roles as you may see fit. This energy right here is doing a lot of thinking, a lot of wondering, a lot of even maybe spying. We don't have a page of swords here, but there is a lot of wondering, a lot of thinking energy, a lot of, in my head, in my space, thinking. No action though, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Maybe because there is some fear here. Maybe that's why we have the Eight of Swords. There is some type of fear here. Fear of putting yourself out there, fear of coming out of this space. You gotta work on your fears. I think that's why we have this, the love love yourself in first in the reverse. There's some fears here that you need to work on. I think somebody here could have also contributed to this no communication situation in the form of self-sabotaging due to their own fears in the subconscious. Some of you may say, I'm not afraid of anything. Sometimes we do have certain things that we're not even aware of because they're in the subconscious. So some of you have to do some clearing work in your energy. There could be some underlying fears here, or there can be insecurities, or fear of abandonment, fear of being rejected, fear, whatever it is, there is some type of fear here that has sabotaged this connection, or at least that has contributed to the sabotage of this connection. So in your energy, oh, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you guys? Somebody here is spying. I mean, of course, if you're reading tarot, or if you're watching tarot, or if you have social media, some of you could be, spying on the other person. And I feel like this is you, because you're so in your head that you're forgetting about yourself. You're so focused on this person. You see how they have a magnifying glass. Someone's got their eye on you, and you're doing research on this person. You're trying to figure out this person instead of figuring out yourself by making healthier choices. Leave this energy alone. The moment you let go, I promise you, things will start to fall into place. You gotta make healthy choices for yourself. Some of you are probably have probably started doing that, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. And yes, we did see the love yourself card here, because you're forgetting to do that. So spirit is saying take the time to make healthier choices, especially self-care and self-love. Beautiful. All right, how about your person? What would you like to say to your person? I am not available. You're saying to your person you're not available. Of course, you're not available because you're not focused on yourself. Until you come back to self, then you become available. Some of you are closed off. You don't even know you're closed off. Your heart chakra needs to open, and your throat chakra needs to open. Open all your channels, actually. As a matter of fact, open all your chakras. Work on yourself until you're available. You got to be open. You cannot say you're looking for love, but you're also very closed off. Closed off because you're so in your head and you're so afraid to open up that you are blocking love energetically. You may say, well, I'm available. I'm not with anybody else. But you are not available when you're not opening your heart to there are also subliminal meditations that you can do, or just regular meditation, where you can help, where they help you with opening your heart, right? Opening your heart to love, attracting love, and being open to it, not being afraid of it, because when you're afraid of it, you get blockages. So there are blockages here, blockages that are allowing things to not come towards you on a subconscious level. You are blocking off love because maybe you've been hurt in the past, emotional baggage. There are things that you need to purge and let go. You got to cleanse your energy, cleanse your surroundings, um, do what you need to do, okay? But you are unavailable on an energetic level. Sometimes that's how we self-sabotage, because you may feel like, okay, I'm available because I'm single. No, you could be available all you want, but guess what? Why are things going in cycles? Why do you keep attracting the same person, and why can't you keep a person, right? Because you say, okay, because they don't want to be kept. Well, if that is your belief, then you shall receive it, right? So some of you need to work on the things that you tell yourselves, the things that you believe in yourself, and things that you preach to yourself. And it's okay to talk to yourself, because you're your best friend, and you have the Spirit of God, which talks to you every single time and every second while you are alive, right? Even in your sleep, dreams, all those things, the Spirit never stops speaking. So some of you need to go back to being available, listening to your intuition, and working on your spiritual self, right? Oh, all right, I'm talking too much. All right, I gotta go. Health, okay? So your person could be having some health issues here, um, and something may have uh, something you may not be aware of, or something that you may be aware of. They could also be they also think like by staying around this energy that is not so great, it can affect their health. So this person tries to do things that make them happy, and they may spend time, they may have friends of the opposite sex, and they may consult their friends. They spend a lot of times with friends as well, and I feel like these friends help them to move on. But when they're by themselves, this person is constantly also thinking about you, but they are trying to live in the moment and having fun, and just trying to move on and living happily single. And I'm sorry to tell you like that, but someone here is trying to just move on with life, and if things happen for them, well and good. But in your mutual energies, what would you like to say to each other? I will wait for a sign from you. So there could be a lot of waiting here, because if this is your mutual energy, it looks like there may be no budging here, because we have the no contact, no action, no movement cards here, the Chariot in the reverse, and we also have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. No contact. So both of you, while this one is doing a lot of moving on, trying at least to move on and living their life. You, on the other hand, you could be stagnant and just thinking and thinking, but no action. So both people at the end of the day are not moving towards one another because they're waiting for the other person to make the move. So you could be waiting for a while. But we also have paradise here. Both in your mutual energy, you want this. You want to go back to being playful, enjoying each other, happiness, expansion, enjoy. You want the same thing. You want a new phase. Yes, the phoenix. New phase, rekindle. You want to rekindle your connection. You want to renew your connection. You want a transformation, but you also want growth. With changed mind comes transformation. So something here had to be changed. Maybe spirit intervened so that when these things come, come when this connection comes back, there are things that you would have been resolved within yourselves. That's why you had to be separated here, so you can both work on whatever it is that you need to work on. All right, let me have more cards here. All right, spirit. One card for you, one card for your person, and the neutral spirit. Thank you. At the bottom, passion. It's funny because this card was on top before I started shuffling, and it's still here showing passion. So there could be, some of you could be missing the passion from this person. Let's take a look at this comic deck that I use for comic. Okay, so your energy in the comic and the comic cycle. Okay, your person and the middle, which is the mutual. Yeah, so this is a life-changing connection. Absolutely. Some of you may have never felt this way about a person, and some of you for the first time have actually decided to commit and do something that you've never done. That's life altering, life changing, right? Something here, this connection has made someone want to change. Something maybe they could have been set in their ways for a long time, but someone here, this is a mutual energy. Both of you have been triggered to a point where you want to change something for the very first time. Okay, so that's amazing. Yeah, somebody here could be sad. There could be somebody. I think these are the energies that were left behind, because we have the karmic, not divine, but there's also envy. So to me, this tells me like these are the third parties, or that you may have, both of you left behind, so you can focus back on yourself and then you can come back together. That's the energy I'm getting from this reading. All right, let's take a look and see what's on your side. Past life. So this could be a past life connection, or past love. You have a knowing that this is your person, but I think you are so caught up in your head because the events that have happened are making them so complicated to where you're not seeing, how you can come back from this. Sailing, cruise, water, drink water. Some of you will be going on a cruise or something to do with water, but also remember to drink a lot of water. Oh yeah, because you'll be out and about. I think you'll be hanging out with this person, working out, doing some things together. And in the summertime, that's what I'm getting. Summer, because drink water. Normally that's summer energy. All right, let's take a look and see your person's side. So we have gifts here. Somebody sees you as oh, okay. So somebody may have thought that you may not have been in the connection for the right reasons. Maybe they thought maybe this person has a lot of money, maybe they spoiled you before, and they're feeling as though maybe you just wanted to use them for their money and gifts and things like that. Okay. All right. Okay, mutual energy dating. Yep. So in your mutual energy, I think you still want to date each other. Life altering, life changing. You're making some changes so you can go back to wanting to date. So both of you really truly want to date each other. All right, let's take a look and see. Give me 2 cards here, spirit. That's you. Your person, spirit. The other person over here. One more card, spirit. At the bottom, happy family, happy family. To me, that's a 4 of Wands card. That's a family card, or a 10 of Pentacles, even not 10 of All right, give me one card just for the mutual on this. Just the mutual energy spirit. Mutual energy with the monology. Mutual energy spirit. You are good enough, both of you. You are good enough, okay? You are good enough to deserve uh, 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 um, a beautiful relation. Oof, expect powerful change. I told you, life altering stuff is coming, life changing things are coming. And I want to do this um, cookie deck, whatever you want to call it. Just a mutual energy spirit. Opportunity. Wow, there's a upside down. I'm sorry, but it was an opportunity card. So there could be another opportunity coming for you. Declutter. Yeah, declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. I think you already did that. We already saw that, so that's good job, okay? Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. Yeah, some of you, be careful. Someone here may try to, you know, bring out the that part of you that you want to let go. So make sure that you're keeping healthy connections around you, people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Declutter that type of energy so that you are not bringing this energy into your life and into your connections. All right, give me 3 cards, spirit. Spiritual lessons fell out in the middle. So give me 3 cards, spirit, for you, your person, and the mutual energy. Give me 2 cards for the mutual energy, spirit. Abundance. Yeah, there is going to be a lot of abundance. I mean, we already have abundance within ourselves. We already have it, right? Even the life you're breathing right now, the air you're breathing right now, that's abundance, right? We think about abundance as just the material things, but abundance, we are already born with abundance. It's a matter of bringing it out for ourselves because, again, with the intentions. The mutual intention here is for you to bring out the abundance that you already have. And I think you bring the best out of each other abundantly. That's why you want to be together. That's why you are fighting to change things you've never changed before in your life with a life-changing card, the life-altering card. One more card, spirit. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. Okay. So, to me, because this is a mutual thing, right? I think both of you, especially, now hear me out. If you've been involved with this person sexually, they then maybe this reading is not really for you. Or if it is for you, then maybe this person may have just seen you as a sexual thing, or they may have just wanted that. And especially if this person is really truly moving on, maybe this is what they had seen in you. Now, if you, for those of you who didn't engaged, who didn't engage in the activity, right, in anything sexual, this person may want to be sexual with you, or they have that energy for you, but they also see you long term, so they're not gonna make this just about that. They want more, okay? They want so much more abundantly besides just it being strictly sexual. Now let's take a look and see your cards. Okay, so we have the first chakra, the root chakra, where your emotions are. I mean, we already picked that up with a lot of thoughts and a lot of emotional baggage and things, and the thinking spirit is saying you gotta work on your sacral chakra. I mean, I'm sorry, on your root chakra. Maybe your sacral too, because you know, I got that, but this is your root chakra. That's where, you know, the emotions are born and things like that. You gotta fix your, heal your sacral chakra. But look at this though. Maybe that's why I say sacral chakra. Some of you need to do some work on your sacral chakra, okay? Even doing, what do they call it? I forgot what they call it. But you know, there are so many things out there, resources about your sacral. So strictly sexual. So some of you could have been coming out of a situation where maybe it was kind of like a sexual energy or sexual connection, but you let that go. But you have to cleanse that part of you so that when you come into this connection, you are bringing just cleared energy, because this is a higher level of love that you're coming into, and so your energies have to be on point. All right. Oh, look at that. This one also got to work on their second chakra, which is their sacral. Yeah, so somebody could have also been going. You were probably doing the same thing, but look at that. You have past love, past life love. I think you also have past life here. So you both recognize who you are from. You know, you this could be past soul contracts. You probably were together in a past life. All right, give me one card, Spirit. Mutual energy, and then I'm gonna close this reading. One more card, Spirit. One more card. This one. This one. Okay, reconsider. Yeah, so I feel like both of you are reconsidering this connection. I think you both want it, and I feel like Spirit is going to give you an opportunity to do that, but I think it will come at a point where you've done the work. Very likely divine timing. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.